Alright, what is going on, guys? My name is Leon Master, and welcome back to another Overwatch League news video. And today, guys, we have some small stuff to go over today, and some surprising stuff. As recording this video, there could be more later during the day as recording this, and I'll obviously upload that tomorrow, or we'll see. But we have actually had some big news with the Dallas Fuel, stuff we did not expect after the potential rumors slash leaks we've had previous days. It is Dallas Fuel signing Paintbrush from the LA Gladiators, and here's the tweet right here. Let's make the world a better place. Please welcome Paintbrush to the Fuel fam. He'll be joining us from LA Gladiators from the Overwatch League 2020 season. Burn Blue, pending leak approval. Now, obviously, everyone's going to be questioning why did Dallas pick with this move. I did too for a first little second, but I really wanted to think about it a little bit more. Now, the first thing whenever I see signings like this for any team, to be honest, is they obviously signed him for a reason. You don't want a sub to be signed for a sub in your team, and Dallas Fuel already has players like Harry Hook and Unko still. So Harry Hook, we're probably going to see him get released or retired sometime soon. Same thing goes for Unko. Closer, I think Closer's good, but I think Closer's going to stay on this team. At least I think he will. And more things to talk about Paintbrush, there's also still potential. I always hyped Paintbrush to be in the Overwatch League this season, but I expected him to be like a starter on a team like LA Valiant when we first came into this team, but now he's on the Dallas Fuel. And I know, like I said, a lot of people are interested in why they signed Paintbrush to this team, and I'm going to give you guys some potential good reasons on why they signed him. So if you watch them back in Florida Mayhem Academy, he was actually potentially one of the best, next to maybe Car in the Overwatch contender scene on Florida Mayhem Academy. And all around, he was good, and he had good shot calling. Everyone's still talking about that. So one of the main reasons why they probably signed Paintbrush was shot calling, and I feel like that's probably the biggest reason why Fuel signed him, is because what if Closer does not have the best English, and I'm pretty sure Closer does not have the greatest English as well. So they signed Paintbrush so they can have more cleaner comms, I guess you could say, more, 100% on what they want to do. That's my guess. And it could just be better for Crimzo and Note, potentially, if they want to do better calls to push in. And also, Paintbrush is very aggressive. Unlike Closer, where Closer is kind of like a mix. Maybe one day Closer will be super aggressive and pop off. Or maybe there's one game where Closer's just very passive and doesn't really do anything with his amps or anything. So Paintbrush coming in, I think that could help the team a lot with his aggressive playstyle to help out Decay and Doha a little bit more. And maybe just all around, just helping them out in general. He could have a better hero pool when it comes to the supports than Closer. I think we need to be a little bit positive with this change. Obviously, it's very questionable. It's very weird that we see Dallas Fuel pick up someone like Paintbrush and not Unique, because we all expected Unique to join the team after the rumors and how it looked after Unique was saying he's going to join the Overwatch League this season. Let's be real, we all expected Unique to join the Fuel because just Doha and Yong, right? But now they have Paintbrush. I say let's trust Fuel's process. I always say that with every team. Trust the process, see what they do. Paintbrush could be very good for the Fuel, and we just don't know that yet, and he could be very underrated, because we've seen Closer have the weirdest performances we've seen so far on the Fuel. He's been the weak spot on the team for a hot minute now. I wouldn't say it's been awful of a weak spot, but he has been one. But now they're bringing Paintbrush in. This could potentially be an upgrade. Some fans of Paintbrush are calling him kind of like Big Goose, which Big Goose is great. Big Goose is kind of better than Closer. So we'll see if Paintbrush joins the field pretty well with Crimzo and also Note, and obviously the Gamsu, Decay, Doha. If he's super aggressive, it's gonna help the field out by a long shot with Decay and Doha, because we know those guys like the whole W and go in, and Paintbrush could help that out a lot, speed them in, speed them out. I think there's potential with this signing, and it could help out the Fuel by a lot. Now we on to the small thing, Toronto Defiant. We're going to go back to the Fuel situation, but here is what the Toronto Defiant said. Today we say goodbye to Jay. As he retires from esports, thank you for everything you've done for the players and the fans, and being such an integral part of the Defiant family. Since day one, you'll be greatly missed. Good luck and best wishes in your future. If you don't know who Jay was, he was the GM of the Toronto Defiant, and this basically all it is him retiring. Maybe they'll get a new GM in, and maybe they'll find better players for the team to join. We'll see where that goes. I can't really predict that stuff. See, they'll find a GM and get him. Maybe they'll find someone in contenders, but we'll see where that goes. But let's keep talking about this Paintbrush, because it is an interesting topic right now, and I'd love to see your guys' opinions down below. Give me a full reason why you think it's going to be bad, why you think it's going to be good. And I think another reason why Paintbrush is kind of cool to Fuel, he's kind of like a personality. As I see Paintbrush, he's kind of a meme. So I think he'll be doing good with the Fuel behind the scenes, try and make everyone laugh and all that. And you probably need that every now and then, of someone being a meme and just making funny jokes behind the scenes. I think that'll be good for Fuel to have someone like Paintbrush behind the scenes. And Paintbrush is also, he's very smart when it comes to his in-game decisions, if you watch him in Florida Mayhem Academy. I think what I'm trying to say here is that let's trust it. I'm not fully 100% the signing. I'm not 100% saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's super good. But they signed him for a reason, and this could potentially be a good signing for the Dallas Fuel. That's all I'm going to say. I say we trust it. Let's see what happens. I hope it does good. Obviously, I am a Fuel fan, but there's interesting stuff here. I think he could be good. I think there's chances he will be better than Closer, but it's hard to say because Closer, I'd still, if I was in the coaching staff, I'd still probably put Closer over Paintbrush right now. But that's also not fair to say because we have seen Paintbrush play in one game, which was against the Boston Uprising. Which, let's also be real, at the time, LA Gladiators thought that was going to be like a pity game or an easy game for the Gladiators. So they put Paintbrush in to get some playtime, but that obviously did not go well. So they actually had to go back to their normal roster and go against the Boston Uprising. So they didn't realize it was just a game, but they had to actually try on that Boston game. And we really haven't seen them play mainly since Florida Mayhem Academy. So we'll see how this transition does. And I think we need to expect Fuel making some more releases or retirements of Harry Hook potentially because they have Closer, Harry Hook, and Paintbrush now. So who knows where that's going to go. Unco, I for sure see an Unco being released at this point. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for me. What are your guys' thoughts on Paintbrush joining the Fuel? Was it good for you guys? Bad? Give me some reasons. I gave mine, but we'll see where it goes. Don't forget to join my Discord down below. Also, don't forget to follow my Twitter and my Twitch, and don't forget to hit that bell, and don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.